Okay, this book, it takes a little getting used to put the games in, but this will compare your numbers from pick 3 to pick 4. So if you play both, it'll kind of give you an idea of what's going on with those. Like if a number shows up in the pick 3 and the pick 4 on the same day, or the mirrors, that's what this does. Your pick 3 numbers will go in A through L. Your pick 4 numbers will go in O through AA. And to fill them in, you can either use C to type in like 1, 2, 3, or P to type in like 1, 2, 3, 4. And it will pick them up here and here. That is if your numbers go, if your downloads go with the oldest games at the bottom, you'll use those. If your downloads go with, or if your sheets have your numbers with the oldest games at the top, you use I through L and W through AA. You'll make sure your dates are put in B and O. And what you'll do is, I've got a sheet set up for the pick 4, which is here. These are all day draws. You can see I've got the numbers, the dates, and then I just filtered them out and copied them and pasted the days over and kept the evening and the date separate. Okay, you can see there's 3,264 draws. If you start up at the top or the bottom, either one, top you 1, 2, and then just drag them down, it'll fill them in for you, so you'll know how many games you need. 227 2011 was the oldest draw for the pick 4 here during the day. So I'll go to the book. I want to find 3,264, since my draws start with the oldest games at the bottom. You can use this column here to find out. So right here. And then I will copy this column in and paste it in O, starting at 3,264. And then I will copy all of these and paste them in on Q through T, starting at 3,264. Now we've had quite a few more draws on the pick 3 than we have the pick 4, so we had to go up here to 4,176 to make the games match. I've not updated the day draw, or the 3 and the 4, so copy and paste in the same way. After you get all your draws in, you actually can just come in on the next ones and start here and type in today's date, 2/4/20 or 2/5/20, and then whatever the winning numbers was, you can just type them in here. Okay, now you want to transfer those to these draws. This will have to be done manually because I've just not set it up, and it's been a long time since I've built this. I know that 227 2011 was the oldest game for the pick 4, and we're way back up into 2008 on the pick 3. So I want to find all the numbers, all the draws that we had on the pick 3 and the pick 4 that happened on the same days. So I will come over and copy this entire columns and come over to here to J and just paste in values. I want to do the same thing on the pick 3, except I want to come over to I want to have to find the same dates, which is right here. So I will come here and copy all the way down to the newest game, bring it over and paste in the values here, and that keeps me 227, 227, pick 3, and the pick 4. You can see all the way down. I have the same dates lined up on the same rows up until the 3rd of February of this year. Now if you have 2000 or 2/4/2020 here and 2/3/2020 here, this cell here will light up red, and it will count that you have a date that is off for every row that is wrong, and then there will be a 1 that'll pop up here to let you know that that row does not match. So you want to make sure that all these rows match up date to date, and your games match up on the same day or the same evening draw. And just to throw it in here, I throw it in your sums, so you can compare sums, and then your root sum or your full sum, however you want to say it. 8 and 4 is 12. 12 is simplified on down to 3. 5, 6, 7, 8 simplifies on down to 8. So you can compare those. And then every game that you add in, it'll count up here and let you know how many games you've had all the way down. And this book only goes to 5,000 draws, because you're not going to have that many. Most states don't have that many draws that will match up from on the same date. And here we had 3 years difference on the pick 3 and the pick 4. Once you put all that in, it'll calculate, and then you've got this page, and this will show you where everything is. And this separates out your numbers that showed up in the pick 3 and the pick 4 both. K through M will be like just standard 0 showing up in the pick 3 and standard 0 showing up in the pick 4. O through Q will be, say, you had a 0 in the pick 3 and a 5, it's mirror in the pick 4. You come back to, let me go back up here. You can see you had 0, 1, 3 for the pick 3 on the 11th or the 27th of February 2011, and 5, 4, 1, 4 in the pick 4. So you have your ones that match. You can see the 1 here. It was on the 2nd digit or the 2nd pick. I went too far back. And then you have your 0 here that matched up with the 5, which is its mirror. This uses number mirrors, not lottery mirrors. So I'll put in right in here your mirrors, so you'll know. You can look and know which they are on the top of the sheet as to what the numbers are, and the mirror is 3, and 8 is numeric mirrors. And it'll show you each one where the match was. Like the 0 showed up in the first number for the pick 3, but it also showed up in the pick 4. You'll be surprised how many times the same numbers show up in the pick 3 as they do the pick 4. And it comes all the way across. I do see that I have on the 3, I'll have to change this to where this 3 shows an 8. So this will be 3, 3 all the way across for picks 1, 2, and 3, and this will be 3, 8 for picks 1, 2, and 3. And you'll get all 9 numbers, or all 10 digits that is possible. See, this would be 8, and this should be 8-3, which 3 is the numeric mirror of 8. Okay. This will count up for each number to let you know how many times it's happened. 0 and 0 or 0 and 5 has showed up a total of 669 draws out of the 3,264 draws. And then this will count up how many times it's happened per position for each one. And this will total up how many times it's happened per position for each one. Or for all 3 positions, I'm sorry. So this will be pick 1, 2, and 3. For the pick 3, 1 has showed up as 1 in the pick 4 300 times. 1 has showed up as 2 in the pick 4, as 1 in the pick 3, and 2 in the pick 4 291 times. Same thing all the way down. And you've got your stats to let you know how many times it's done what, your games, the total numbers drawn for the pick 3, your total numbers drawn for the pick 4, the total times you had a match, the total games with a match, and the total games with a match for the mirror. You had 92.71% of the draws showed up in the pick 3 and as a mirror in the pick 4, and 94.91% of the draws showed up the same number in the pick 3 as it did the pick 4. And this will show you percentage of the numbers that matched. So 75.53% of the numbers that were in the pick 3 were also in the pick 4. This will show you the amount of numbers that was in the pick 4 that showed up in the mirrors. It's been a while since I've looked at this one, but that's what it does. And you can see as you go down, it'll give you every position that it showed up in the pick 3 and the pick 4. Once your new game is entered and it shows up and you've calculated, this row here will highlight up and you'll see exactly what you do here. So until the draws happen, you won't see anything until you update it. But it's just surprising how many times that the same number shows up from in the 3 and the 4. You've got 052 here, and then 5251, 032. There's 032 or 3 and 2, 240. There's your mirror with 4. The 937 and the 4244. I won't get into all that, but the 7 and the 4 is mirrors. Might be a little something to help somebody out and at least give you an idea if you play both games that maybe your states you can pick the same numbers in the pick 3 as you do the pick 4 or get close. At least look for the mirrors. And this is, like I said, numeric. They're numeric mirrors. They're not lottery mirrors. So I'll make sure to put a spot. I'll put them right here, and that way you'll know what each one is. But you can also see it at the top. And I'll fix this to where it's 3 and 8, so you'll know it's 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 8 instead of 3 and 3 before I get these uploaded. It'll take a little while to get them uploaded anyway. I'll do that while this video is going, and then when everybody gets them, they'll be correct. This page will be locked so that you won't be able to get in and change any formulas to where it messes up your calculations. This page will be open from here to here, so you can be sure to put your draws in, but I'll keep all this locked so no formulas are messed up, and this page will be completely unlocked, because you'll have to be able to put your draws in. And I will close this out and get started on changing these, and I'll have your mirrors here so you can look quickly and know exactly what's what. Alrighty.